mankind as you would love yourself, Lord. Lord your God, with all your heart and all your soul and mind, love all mankind. We got Christian lives to live. We've got Jesus Christ to give. We've got nothing to hide, because in Him we find love. Guys, love the Lord your God with all your heart and all your soul and all your mind, and love all mankind as you would love yourself. Love the Lord your God with all your heart, all your soul and mind, and love all mankind. We got Christian lives to live. We've got Jesus Christ to give. We've got nothing to hide, because in Him we find love. The Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul and mind, and love all mankind. We've got Christian lives to live. We've got Jesus Christ to give. We've got nothing to hide, because in Him we find love.
If you can't hear me, I'll use it, but I think you all can hear me. So, if you didn't hear what I just said, raise your hand.
Oh!
What do you say?
All the buttheads raised their hand. Oh!
My dad's an elder at Chantilly Bible Church. I've been going here since I was in about the first grade, and gone to Christian school all my life. Just your basic Christian kid. And I grew up like that, you know. I grew up thinking, well, I'm a pretty good kid, and, you know, I don't know how many of you have heard the invitation of how to accept Christ in your heart. Most of you here have church backgrounds that say, well, if you accept Jesus in your heart, you'll go to heaven. And that's basically cut and dry, and so you're in Sunday school, you're like, oh, okay, and, you know, you say a little prayer, and you're done. You're like, okay, I'm a Christian, I go to church every Sunday, this has got to be it, right? Yeah, I grew up thinking like that for a long time. And I think I was saved because I understood the concept of salvation. I understood that God sent His Son, Jesus Christ, to come down on the earth and die on the cross for my sins. And I believe that. I just didn't understand it all the way. I didn't understand what being a Christian really meant. I thought it was just going to church on Sundays and, you know, whatever. It's a lot more than that. And for that reason, when I got to the 7th grade, I didn't get involved in the youth group. I came a couple Wednesdays. I didn't really mean a big deal to me. You know, I was just like, well, hey, I got nothing to do this Wednesday, so I'll show up. And, you know, I'd come and it'd be kind of a drag, and I'd just stay home. And that's because, you know, I basically didn't see a need for fellowship. I didn't see a need that I had to be at church any more than on Sunday mornings, and if my parents felt like it, going to church on Sunday evenings. And I lived like that for a long time. And, you know, I don't know how many of you are Christians here, but, you know, if you accept Christ and you don't grow, you basically have no purpose. It's pointless. Why be a Christian if you're not gonna live it out? So I was like that for a long time, and then recently God's been working on my heart a lot. A couple of you who've known me for a long time know that I wasn't real talkative, and I'd just kind of be, you know, the kid that was a good kid, on church on Sundays, whatever. And that all changed when I was going into my sophomore year. I began to come out of my shell a little more, and I'd go out to youth group a little more often, Tuesday nights or whatever. I had sports, so it still wasn't that big a priority to me. And all you know, I play soccer and basketball, and I'm really into that a lot. And so it wasn't that big. It wasn't high on my priority list, and I basically just, you know, come when I felt like it, not that often. And then last spring, for the first time in my life, I didn't play baseball, which is, it's a shocker, but I didn't play baseball. and that really freed up a big chunk of time. I had all this free time and I didn't know what to do with it. And Don, ever since I'd been in like the first grade when I came to the church, he's like, "Oh, so how many years do you get in the youth group, BJ?" Whatever. And so eventually I started coming out, and by that time I'd started growing a little more. I'd been doing daily devotions, praying, and just the Lord had been beginning to show me that He could use me here and help me to grow a lot more when I was in fellowship with other believers and stuff like that. And so I grew a lot over that period, and then this summer I went on SEM. Some of you know what I'm talking about. We went up to Canada for a week, and this is the most growth I've ever had in my Christian walk in my entire life. We went up to Canada for a week. There were 8 of us in a van. Don and Lisa.
And me. Oh, sorry.
But anyway, it was rough. It was the longest week. Any of you here that went on it will tell you that. It was the longest week I've ever had in my life. But I learned so much, it wasn't even funny. Every day, we'd have to wake up at about 8 o'clock, we'd go eat breakfast, and then we'd do devotions. Then we'd go to a 2-hour class, get a 10-minute break, and we'd do 2-hour class. And these weren't just like classes about whatever. These were, biblical classes. And we'd learn about how to pray for our friends and minister to them and reach out to them. And the most challenging thing that helped me to grow was all the prayer that we did. Any of you there, for those of you that weren't there, we prayed like it was an unbelievable amount. I had probably 3 hours of prayer out of a 24-hour day, and the rest was, actually 3 hours might be understated. It was a lot. And during that time, a lot of this stuff I'd read during my daily devotions. I'd learned growing up in church. I'd learned reading my Bible, going to Bible class in Christian school. It started to make sense more, how to be a dynamic Christian and just to live it out. And I sort of don't know where I'm going with this, but I'm just, giving you this story, and I'm going to bring it up to a close in a minute. But it really, God really worked in my heart, and for those of you who know me for 2 years or more, you've noticed a big change in me probably. And that's why. And I don't know how many, I've said this like 10 times, but I don't know how many of you saved are out there. If you're not, I encourage you to ask me, ask Don, one of the leaders, any of your friends. Just, Don, I want to know what it means to be a Christian. BJ, what's up with this thing? You kind of lost me there when you said, "Hi, my name is BJ." Whatever. But I just encourage you to come out on Tuesday nights, maybe. Don pitched that to you, and just come out and see what it's like, because I guarantee you'll learn a lot. Just going on Tuesday nights, I've had a rough first quarter. And just going there and being in fellowship with other believers, it gives me the strength to go on. Just being there with my friends and sharing prayer requests and letting them know, what's going on and allowing them to pray for me and praying for them. It lifts you up, and God works in my heart almost every week I'm there. And it's just an awesome feeling. And for those of you who might be where I was when in the 7th grade, when I didn't come to youth group that much, when I just be coming when I felt like it, maybe do a big event like this, maybe just, go hang out with friends or whatever. Pray about it if you are saved. I guarantee you, I 100% guarantee you that God can use this in a positive way. It's not just going to be some dumb social activity. It's not going to waste your time. I guarantee it. And for those of you, maybe you've been growing a lot recently. Don't stop. Never give up. Just keep learning. Keep growing. When I was about the 7th grade, 8th grade, and I wasn't going, a lot of the reason I didn't go is because I thought I knew it all. I thought I knew everything I needed to know about being a Christian, about being a good kid, and I didn't. I was prideful. I thought I knew it all, and I didn't. And probably because I thought I knew it all meant I had more to learn. And let me tell you something, the last 3-4 years, I've learned a heck of a lot. And for the rest, I don't know where you fit into those categories, but, I encourage you to come out on Tuesday nights. If you have questions, talk to Don, one of the leaders. We've got all kinds of leaders, great leaders. Just seriously, talk to them. Let them know what's going on in your life. And if you're not a Christian, talk to them about that. If you are, let them know what's up with you. Allow them to pray for you, because I guarantee you, it will make a difference. That's basically all I've got to say.
Thank you, Virginia. I'm using this tonight because I don't have a lot of voice tonight. Might be a couple more out there who have a...
Little bush. Well, you're very good at it.
How am I supposed to play?
I can't work under these conditions. I didn't know.
You don't want him to sing.
Come on, Vinny, solo.
Sometimes in our lives, we all have pain, we all have sorrow, but we are wise, we know that there's always still
Matthew, you might want to move out of the way.
No, I'm not going that way, Dad!
Someone get up. Come on, Mike.
No!
Gotta level somebody. Level. Oh, you're
Oh my God!
Wow. You gotta like that. Yeah. You like that one? Oh yeah.
I got my arm.
Who was that back there?
Sorry.
Oh.
Oh, that's big.
All right, somebody else is enjoy that one, man.
Oh, yeah. Oh. Okay, you win.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, the louds are going down. Oh, bring it on. Oh, yeah, Eileen.
There you go!
George, down with me.
What's this?
I don't remember winning that one.
Ah!
No! Okay! Oh, man. No, not me.
You're on the gauntlet now. Race down there, hop on there without getting knocked off.
No, that's not.
This is a time for us to demonstrate our appreciation. There's inclusion, sweet. Bye, guys. Here we go. Who's riding shotgun?
Dance driving.
Who's riding shotgun? It is on. Yeah, when you hit that thing and it doesn't make any noise, it is on.
Yeah.
Hey guys, are we gonna have a good time?
What's up? Yeah, we
What's up?
Someone save me!
Oh boy.
All right, 10 off. 10 off, Silvers.
Good job, Boomer!
Watch it!
Go, Gimpy!
Get up there and get a hand up, Louie. No, Sam, man. I'll send you bend over. Jump off the back. What's the 11, 10. 11, 10, Silvers. Nice, get up.
Austin, Austin!
Piglet! He's looking at you! Hi, Mr. Powell!
Hey!
He won't tape us. Good job, Piglet! Well, we were fighting.
Yes. What's the score there? 12? 13, 10, right? Get it back. Nice, nice. Justin! I'm still serving.
Oh, you are?
Alright, switch sides.
Oh, they died.
Rotate in, whatever.
Let's go! Woo!
Bethany, do the whole like you.
The girls are all sitting out. Look at them. Look at them all. Working up a sweat. Standing in reserve.
You guys will regret it if you let us play.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I heard that.
We can go in now.
Help me know!
Yeah, he said we can go in. You're gonna get me in trouble. That doesn't matter.
Rotate. Down here.
Donnie, let's go!
Coming, Zach.
Whoa.
Get up, get up, get up, get up. Get up. Take it.
I'm just not saying anything.
I got it. parents kids are in training camp right now, getting ready for this season. You guys are going to start your school in a couple of weeks. This is your training camp. This is really a time for you guys. This is not an event where we try to get all your friends to come to. It's not a big outreach event. We do this trip more than an adventure. We do it to help you guys get ready for your season. Your season is getting ready to start. And Joshua, you know Joshua, he's working alongside Moses there. And first chapter of Joshua, it says, verse 6, it says, "Be strong and of good courage. This people you shall divide as an inheritance the land which I swore to their fathers to give them. Only be strong and very courageous, that you may observe to do according to all the laws which Moses my servant commanded you. Do not turn to your left, to your right hand, or to your left, that you may prosper in whatever you go. This book of the law shall not depart from your mouth, but you shall meditate in it day and night, that you may observe to do according to all that is written in it. For then you will make your way prosperous, and then you will have good success. Have I not commanded you to be strong and of good courage? Do not be afraid, be dismayed, for the Lord your God is with you wherever you go." You know, we're going to be talking about God's call to us to come and follow Him. We're going to be talking about being commissioned, being sent out, being called. We're going to be challenged in that area. We're going to also be talking about some of the cost and the crisis that are involved and the commitment it takes. You know, I hope over this time, you got a hand on tonight, there you go. I hope over this time, more than just looking for a good time, you're here realizing this is your spiritual boot camp. This is your training time, because you're going to be thrown to the den, the lion's den, real soon. You're going to be in your school, whatever you're doing. A lot of our students are not even here because they're already in the battle. They're in marching band, they're in school sports. They're out there all day. I know David Cardwell and all those mayors, a lot of them are out there already doing the deal. Rebecca and Kim, and a lot of them are putting in all day. Chantilly's band and some are at different places. But, you know, God has allowed you guys to be here for a reason. So I hope that over the time between now and tonight as we get started, Aaron's going to, you haven't met Aaron, this is Aaron, he's my nephew. It's a real privilege to have Aaron here with us. Aaron's called of God to be a minister of the gospel, and he's going to be sharing tonight, and also on Wednesday he's going to share. He's got a lot of neat things to share with you. Also this summer he had the privilege of working at a camp all summer and seeing many things happen for God there. So he'll be sharing his passion and helping with music.
Open the eyes of my heart. I want to see you.
Close your eyes.
I want to see you. Open the eyes of my heart, Lord. Open the eyes of my heart. I want to see you.
You might have made a choice and maybe